Hypnodancer, dance. Go Hypnodancer, go Hypnodancer, go Hypnodancer, dance, dance. Go Hypnodancer, dance. Go Hypnodancer, dance. Go Hypnodancer, dance, dance. Go Hypnodancer, dance. Go Hypnodancer, dance. Go Hypnodancer, dance. Hypnodancer, Hypnodancer, 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 go Hypnodancer.